Today is all about the perfectly seared shrimp with that beautiful golden brown, slightly crispy exterior and the perfectly cooked interior. I'm going to show you how to do it, and along with that, we're also making a simple and delicious lemon sauce, beautiful warm chili oil, sunchokes, mushroom cracklings, and some fresh mint to finish it all off. So let's get right into this. First up is the shrimps, and we're using 1620s here. They're frozen, peeled, and deveined already. It's an appetizer portion, so I'm gonna go with 5 of them. This is a container of water, which is gonna really speed up the thawing process. These should thaw in maybe 20 or 30 minutes. If you wanna speed up the process, you can run them under cold water. This sauce, it's simple, it's clean, and it's also a great baseline for lots of customizations. But we're gonna start off with a strained yogurt, a whole fat, plain Greek yogurt. We're gonna put it right into a bowl, 1.5 cups or so. And into that is gonna go lemon zest. I'm gonna do a full lemon. I wanna get lots of that great lemon flavor in there. Lots of lemon juice. We're almost dressing a sort of a lemon vinaigrette or a citronette around this yogurt is the way the sauce basically works. So we're gonna use lots of lemon juice and lots of olive oil. You definitely wanna use the best olive oil you can get your hands on. Do not be shy about how much you put in there. We're also gonna add some salt. I've got this sea salt that I recently picked up. This right here is a really good baseline for a yogurt sauce. We're leaning really heavily in on the lemon angle, which is where all the zest comes in. But if you just combine the juice and the olive oil and the salt, I mean, the possibilities here are literally endless. You could put spices in there, herbs. As is, we've got a delicious lemon sauce right there. Next up is a super simple chili oil. We're going with a pre-ground Aleppo pepper and coriander. We're just gonna add this right into a small pot, along with a small handful of coriander. My preferred aromatic oil base is grapeseed oil. You don't want to put too much oil in there. We're going to bring this up until it just starts gently simmering. This has just come up to the simmer and it smells absolutely spectacular. I'm just going to set it aside for about 15 minutes to really pull all of those flavors into the oils before we give it a quick strain. I've got these beautiful, beautiful sunchokes here. If you've never eaten a sunchoke, you should definitely give it a shot. They taste absolutely spectacular. You can either peel it or you can rinse it and scrub it underwater, which is what I'm gonna opt for. I'm just gonna give them a quick slice. I want these pretty thin, but not like paper. We still want a little bit of texture out of these. The next thing that's gonna go in this pan is the mushroom cracklings. I'm starting with shiitake mushrooms. We're just pulling these stems off. Okay, pile of mushrooms, pile of stems, which I'm gonna save later for my own purposes. I'm just gonna pop these into a small food processor and really grind them down until they're in tiny little pieces. Nicely ground. If I don't say so myself, we're doing this in 2 steps. First, nice heavy saute pan with plenty of olive oil. We're not gonna be keeping this oil, although this oil would be delicious. Get this really, really hot. Now's a great moment to get your tray with paper towels lined up to pull all of the excess grease out of this. Once you start to see a little bit of smoke coming off the pan, add in those sunchokes. Stir this occasionally so these can really kind of evenly dry out and get that beautiful golden brown color. You don't want this to be super, super hot. So once these go in and you've got this kind of a nice sizzle going on, just turn that heat down to a medium low. So those are starting to look just a beautiful, light, gentle, golden brown color. We're just gonna push this right out of the pan with the back of a spoon, but we're gonna keep all that oil in there to cook our mushrooms. While they're still nice and warm, give them a good seasoning of salt. Turn the heat back up to get that oil going again. In go all of these mushrooms. Once these go in, you can turn that heat down to a medium because we also wanna dry these out, but that sunchoke oil is gonna really infuse so many flavors into these already incredibly aromatic shiitakes. This we really want to cook until there's basically no liquid left and they're almost burnt. Just kind of strain them right through that towel. Also want to season these lightly with salt as soon as they come out. Those are so delicious. And this crackling as well it's like crunchy mushroom essence. It's so good. Okay, it's shrimp time. There's 3 things that matter for the perfect crust. You have to make sure that they're very, very dry. So we're going in here with paper towels to really blot off any extra moisture. You wanna make sure that they're not crowded in the pan. So for this sized pan, I know it's tempting to wanna just dump shrimp into it, but I would say 5 or 6 max. Start with nice high heat, gently season the shrimps with salt. And the third thing is you wanna make sure you have plenty of oil. You really want to fill up those nooks and crannies. You can sear stuff without a lot of oil, but to get that crust, you need the oil to fill out all the little nooks. Once that smoke starts to rise off, the shrimp go in, and high heat is gonna be your best friend here. Don't touch them for a couple of minutes until you got that beautiful golden brown. Give them all a flip, and that's how you get that beautiful crust. You can see we've got that just absolutely beautiful, crispy, golden brown. It's pretty nice. It's time to throw this onto a plate. So good. Nothing quite like a perfectly seared shrimp. Give that one a shot. Let me know what you think, and I will see you soon.